Good morning, friends. Once again, I will come with the new construction of 11.1 and it is question number 4. So let's read the question first. Construct an isosceles triangle whose base is 8 centimeter and altitude 4 centimeter, and then another triangle whose sides are one integer 1 upon 2 times corresponding sides of the main triangle. So friends, here we have to construct an isosceles triangle with base 8 centimeter. But in this question we are given a new point, and that is altitude. So here first we have to draw the altitude. Altitude means a perpendicular drawn from the vertex to its opposite side. It is called altitudes. So we have to construct altitude. And one more thing, here we have to make another triangle with one integer 1 upon 2 times corresponding side. It is equal to 3 upon 2. So it is improper fraction. It means the new triangle will come to the outer side of the main triangle. It is exactly like question 3. So first I am constructing a triangle with the given measurement. So base is 8 centimeter. So with the help of scale we have to construct a triangle with base 8 centimeter. So here it is a triangle with base 8 centimeter. It is, we consider B and C. It is 8 centimeter. Then we have to construct an altitude. Altitude means perpendicular to the base from its opposite vertex. So for perpendicular we have to take a compass, take random measurement, and with the random measurement from B and from C we have to make the perpendicular arc. So from B take more than half of BC measurement, one arc upside. With the same measurement we have to do the downwards arc like this. With the same measurement from C we have to intersect both the arcs, and where both the arcs intersect, that is the points for perpendicular. These are the points for perpendicular. So from these 2 points we consider it is X and Y. We should draw a perpendicular line, but not to downward because we need altitude. So we will construct it is altitude. It is altitude. So this dotted line is altitude. It intersects to the BC at M. M is the intersecting point to the BC. Now the length of altitude is given 4 centimeter. So friends, we have to take measurement 4 centimeter, and it will be approximately like this, and you have to cut with this 4 centimeter to the perpendicular line. It is 4 centimeter. Now this point must be given name. Let it is A. Now we have to join AB and AC, but we should keep in our mind that another triangle will be bigger than the main triangle. So it is AB and we have to extend further. So here may be P. Now we have to join AC. It is ABC, our main given triangle. So this is ABC triangle. It is isosceles triangle. These two sides are equal. It is altitude 4 centimeter. I hope everybody understand how to construct a triangle. Now I will construct the main construction, that 3 upon 2 parts. So first I have to take an acute angle like this. It is an acute angle. Like construction number 3, here I will give name Q. Then on ray BQ I have to make 3 equal parts. because bigger number is 3. So we have to make 3 equal parts on this ray. Here with the help of compass we have to make 3 equal parts. This is first part, then this is second part, and then this is third part. So here I have made 3 equal parts, and one more thing, this BC should be extended so that the other triangle can be drawn on it. So BC should be extended. It is like the previous construction. BC should be extended. Now these parts are given name P1, P2, P3. 3 parts. So we have to connect second part with C. So second part is connected with C, P2C. Here it is P2C. Now we have to construct another parallel line to P2C from P3, and for that we have to make the construction for congruent angle. Take random measurement, any random measurement, it should not be fixed. Put the pin on P2 and construct an arc on both the arms of angle like this. With the same measurement must not be changed. Construct an arc from P3 this way, and then give the name, any name. Suppose here I have given W and V name, and here I have given name U. Then we have to take the measurement of width of this angle. Exactly we have to take the measurement. Measurement must be accurate. Suppose this is measurement, and from U we have to cut the previous arc like this. I have cut this arc, and where both the arcs meet we should give some name. Suppose here I have given name Z. Now join P3Z. We have to join P3Z. It is parallel to P2C. You can see this is parallel to P2 and C. It is P3Z. I have connected. Now you can see that these two lines are parallel, and here we have to give the name is R. Now from R we have to draw a parallel line to AC from R. The same construction I will repeat here, so that concentrate carefully. From C take any measurement, random measurement, and construct an arc. With the same measurement we have to take from R. The arc may go anywhere, inside, outside, on C, anywhere. Here my arc touched to the C. It doesn't mean that your arc must be touched to the C. Now I have to take the measurement of the width of this angle, and it is, I will give a name D and E. Now we should take the measurement of D and E, and here I should give the name, it is F. C equal to F for this instinct, but not for everywhere. Now I have to take the measurement of width of this angle. It is exactly this much. With the same measurement I have to cut an arc. When these arcs meet, I have to give the name, it is G. Now we have to connect R and G. We have to connect R and G. So RG is the parallel line of AC, and where it meet to the ray BP we give name S. So triangle SBR is a required triangle. I hope everybody understand it. Once again I would like to recap. First I have drawn BC 8 cm. Then I had taken more than half of BC, one arc up, one arc down, with the same measurement up and down. You can see this green arc I have intersected with this black point. So from this I have constructed this perpendicular line, and this line meet with BC at M. So it is altitude. Now we have to cut 4 centimeter arc from M. Where the arc intersect, we give name A. Now join AB and AC. We should extend BA up to P, and we should extend BR up to R. Then we have to construct 3/2 corresponding. So it is an acute angle BQ. Then we should make 3 equal parts, P1, P2, P3. Then second part we have to join with C, second part, and then we have to take the parallel line of P2C from P3. For that I have taken any measurement with compass and construct an arc from P2, and with the same measurement I have constructed arc from P3. Then I have considered the width of this arc. With the same measurement I have made the intersection at Z. Then I have joined P3Z. This line will intersect to BC at R. Then from R we have to construct the parallel line to AC from R. For that I have taken any random measurement from C and R that intersect D and E. With the same measurement from R, it is an arc. Then I have taken the exact measurement of DE. With the same measurement I have intersect this, and then it is intersected at G. Then join R and G. This line will intersect to BP at S. Hence triangle SBR is our required triangle. I hope everybody understand it. Now I have to write the points. Points are necessary. First, draw a triangle according to the given measurement. Second point, draw an acute angle. It is QBR or QBC. Number 3, make 3 equal parts P1, P2, P3 of the ray BQ. Number 4, join P2C. Number 5, construct P2C parallel to P3R. Number 6, construct RS parallel to AC. Hence, triangle SBR is a required triangle. Is it clear, friends, everybody? I hope you understand the construction. You have to practice repeatedly and then only you can understand it. So I will just come with the new construction. Till then you should keep practicing and keep watching the video continuously. Okay? And I will just return with the new construction.